No matter what you want to do with your life, I guarantee that you'll need an education to do it.
There are no good paying jobs out there for dropouts. You've got to be educated.
And once you've completed your education, you will have the foundation you need to build a successful life.
I learned to dream and be myself.
I learned English, I learned math, I learned vocabulary, which was very important.
The main thing is to understand that life is here to gain knowledge.
What I learned in high school was being able to be around different people and seeing how different cultures are.
Well, I'll tell you, the things I learned in school were very basic, and most of them I learned in kindergarten. And that was to say please and thank you and to share my toys with others.
I learned to get along with people. I learned to show respect for older ones.
You learn social interactions.
When I went to school, I didn't learn anything about finance, I didn't learn anything about taxes. I learned that from home.
Absolutely nothing.
Nothing.
In high school, I didn't learn too much about that because they didn't have it.
It was from one of my teachers, and he used to always say, when you go out in the world, you need to save your money like a bee stores honey and put a little away for something for a rainy day.
My high school, again, didn't teach me about running a business. My high school didn't teach me anything about owning property.
Not anything.
Nothing.
I don't remember.
From high school, I learned nothing. My mom opened a hair salon when I was 8 years old, so that's how I learned about running a business.
Well, they taught me organization skills.
About owning property, to tell you the truth, at the time, absolutely nothing. I learned that from my parents.
Nothing.
I don't know if the school taught you that or my parents, but you always want to own rather than rent.
They didn't teach us about that.
Absolutely nothing.
Nothing.
I would have to say not too much.
I learned nothing in school about the stock market.
Nothing.
I'm learning that one on my own right now.
I don't believe they did.
Nothing.
Nothing.
And it wasn't about the stock market in school. I learned it. I also learned it at home.
Damn good question.
Well, the point of school is being educated in the world that we're living in now, but at the same time, you don't know where that education is going to take you.
That's my issue with school. Life skills are not taught as much as they ought to be. They need to teach you about finance, how to balance a checkbook.
There's really no life learning. School needs to be, in my opinion, education for life, preparing children to cope with the situations of daily living.
They didn't teach me anything I could walk away with.
We need to hold ourselves accountable and hold our education system accountable because our schools are not performing. You're being sentenced to dead-end lives.